Yo, welcome to the Nightly Strange.
Thanks, God.
Welcome to Nightly Strange, ladies and gentlemen. We are your hosts, D. Mac Uno.
And I'm Kay Stanley.
Welcome to another fabulous episode. How's everybody doing out there?
Shoot, I can't complain. Shoot.
Sun's out, guns out.
That seems how it is these days, too. The hotter it gets, the more the guns are out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you had an idea of, like, what if Lord of the Rings was recast as black folks?
Yes.
Niggas ain't having that shit.
I was just like, yo, who could we cast?
Oh,
So-
you want to, like, make the cast? Like,
Yeah, so like,
I was just thinking, like, if you had a bunch of black folks, they, like, nah.
if tried to do, because, I'm into fantasy.
It would just be a bunch of jokes. Like, look at that big-ass eye in the sky.
Well, it's funny you say that. So,
I mean,
so people, go ahead.
Let me guess. Smeagol is played by Kevin Hart.
I didn't even get there, and I thought, and you know what? I thought about maybe making him Pip, but I thought that was too kind of So I went with the dude Brian Tyree Henry. He's Paperboy, and he's in the Eternal.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I was
okay.
watching Atlanta the other day.
Yeah. Okay. Gandalf. All right. Morgan Freeman.
Oh, yep.
Who gonna narrate it though?
Uh.
He probably just narrated himself, be like pause.
Oh yeah. Or James Earl Jones. Is he still alive?
Yeah.
yeah.
he's still
Actually, they
alive.
got him to do
Or-
Darth Vader's voice in one of the recent Star Wars
Boom.
movies.
James Earl Jones. He's narrating.
I would have thought the Mr. Accident Forgiveness guy.
Accident.
Ooh,
Are you talking about Jake from Steak Farm?
no.
Oh, I know who you're
Accident
talking about. Who
Forgiveness.
he was in Waiting to Exhale.
Yes.
Yes.
Girl, I ain't seen that movie since that movie was made.
Are you
Like,
kidding me? I use that gif where Angela Bassett lights that shit on fire
Oh,
and walks away while she's smoking a cigarette.
Hey,
He's
that's
like,
what that's from.
Hey,
That's
why?
it.
Hey, not to crack this joke, but never mind.
Nah, go ahead, go
Oh,
for it.
for it.
Why did that kind of remind me
Who?
of he's
Oh.
did that to her first husband shit?
Oh no.
Oh snap. Okay, I'm gonna let
Edit-
y'all decide
edit
if
button.
you want to edit it.
We'll get rid of
Yeah,
that for sure.
yeah. Edit,
Yo,
edit,
no,
edit.
yeah, she'll kick all our
Prank
asses
caller, prank
verbally.
caller.
Yes.
Do.
No, but that did, but low key, that did kind of remind me of my first wife when she just held my stuff captive.
How many wives have you had?
I had two, and that's what I'm going with. That's why I'm like,
Two?
yes.
Okay. All right. I mean, always looking for love.
Yeah, it's
you
been a
know?
wild day for me too. I was telling her earlier that I was driving on the freeway and my exhaust fell off.
What?
On my truck. Well, it was dangling, so it was like kank, 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 kank.
Oh no.
That's just,
Yeah, no, I took it off. I'm under the truck like I'm a thief. Trying to get it.
Yes. That's why I was curious. Like, if anyone was
Lexus
like,
up
I'm
the-
calling the police.
I mean, I wish they would. I was right by the police station that's closing down.
Yo.
No one, they didn't even want to come out and help.
Yeah, they're like, nah, no
no
one wants to help. Everyone's like walking into work. They're like, nah.
Not today.
Not that black guy.
Not right now. Not right now. I'm just getting in.
I haven't had my coffee.
Exactly.
But my truck sounded louder after that. It sounded like it was diesel engine. I was like, oh. Because it has
Yo.
two exhausts, so I'm like, oh.
I love a good
So my-
diesel engine sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like my Bay's truck. Yeah, I love
And it's
that.
crazy. Don't you hate
Or
how like you got
blowout
somewhere to
valve.
go and every car in front of you is just taking their time?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Like, what are
Oh,
you
don't
doing?
you hate that?
Yeah.
Punch it.
And then like when they cut you off, then they go extra slow.
Oh, I hate that. I hate when people jump in front of me. They risk both our lives.
Yeah.
And then they do the speed
Speed
limit.
on
Like,
it.
nah, bro, GTA your ass up right up the street.
Or what we call
Yeah,
it, I guess
zoom,
that's a
zoom.
left lane.
I remember one
Ranger.
time me and
What
the
are you
champ
doing?
was driving one time. We was driving in somebody's car and he goes up to me. He's like, fuck you, bitch. And then we pull up at a red light and he just looking straight.
Yeah.
The car next to us just like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
What are the
Oh,
problems?
I guess I could see that back in the day, but now I'm just like, yo, everyone's walking around with guns. People with anger issues are walking around with just guns.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody has guns.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And not everyone's nice with guns. So,
Yeah, no kidding.
People out here just like, you cut me off.
Man,
See
shoot,
you
I
on
had-
There was
Third
a video of the
Street.
one guy. It's like he cut somebody off and the person was tailgating him. And he had like the front view camera.
Yeah.
So it's showing him and he's like the person's tailgating him for miles.
Okay.
And then as they drive past, he has his gun in his lap and they drive past him. They take a water ball and throw it at his car. So when the water ball hits his car, he thinks he gets shot at. So he's like threw out the front windshield. He's like boom, 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 boom. Unloading on him. I was like, damn. But
So, okay.
I see where you're coming from.
Okay, yo,
Ooh,
I'm
iced coffee.
I am all. You don't disrespect, someone's car like that.
Yeah.
I'm just so like, if you do that, like if your car gets keyed, that's a personal attack. You did something like
Well, I remember people would just key people's car for no reason.
No,
that-
people would put toothpaste or Vaseline on people's car for no reason.
Wait, what does that do?
That just like who wants to wake up and like fuck? There's like
handle.
Vaseline all over the door. Nope, you know. Okay.
No,
I don't know who kids did that. I'm not saying it was me. Maybe
I knew
in
kids
my-
would put like apples in the exhaust, like the tailpipe.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bananas.
you put you put an apple on the tailpipe, so when they start the car up, it like backfire. Boom! Blow the apple out.
I don't. Yo, do you remember as a kid, like when our bus would roll up, we'd throw like the condiment packets over, like they would
Oh
just.
no, I remember putting them underneath the tire.
Yeah, the tire. It would just run over it, and for whatever reason, we were tickled pink. We just.
We're little kids. This is the '90s. What
Exactly.
what else do we have to do? You know,
Exactly. Yeah.
you're gonna
on
wake
the-
up before 9 for the cartoons run off TV.
Yes. Yes. Or like
And you know what?
Napoleon
That was
Dynamite, throwing the
trauma.
toilet paper out the window and just letting it
We used to
unravel.
go to like the Fred Meyer and we'd be in the bathroom and somebody would be there taking a shit. And so we take like a water like hand like paper towels and wet them up and throw them over the top and run out. And be like, you motherfuckers.
Wow.
Because you know he can't get up. Like
No.
he's mid prairie dogging. Like,
And that's horrible. And I guess, hey, that's the ways of
we were terrible children.
being in
Terrible
public.
children.
Being in public. Yeah.
And then our kids got phones. They just tell themselves.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
They'd be like, watch us blow this up, yo.
I'm like, and then they got a nerve to have it on Instagram and shit.
I know.
Live.
A lot of stuff they put on there. I'm like, you guys didn't think that you should not.
No, that's what they
put
do. They tell on themselves.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yup.
people do. The cops don't even have to do their job half the time. They just sit on Instagram.
Talk about who can we bust this time.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's a good candidate.
I love that
Yeah.
job as a police officer. But like, what? These people really doing this? You're gonna pay me? Like,
Here
I'll
we
take
go.
it.
Here we go.
I think we got off the Lord of the Rings
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, did you guys think anyone? Because I had the Elven Queen. You know, I really put some thought into this.
You
really.
did
Yeah.
actually. I want to hear your list because
And-
I was just thinking like, you know, if we cast, what would it be like if all the characters are black folks?
Yeah, but I'm like, who could still give us Lord of the Rings, like the essence of the fantasy, without it coming off as like the Wiz? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So-
yeah, the Wiz look low budget.
So,
Shit.
Yeah.
so I was thinking legit. Morgan Freeman, he could give me a good wizard. He
Yeah,
could give me
yeah.
a guiding force and stuff like that.
Well, they made their Amazon has a whole new series coming out. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is that any good? Is it out yet?
I haven't seen it yet. They've only shown like previews of the preview.
I just feel they keep trying to remake the wheel, and sometimes stuff just needs to just hey.
Well, because
Let it go.
they're scared to do
Yeah.
new ideas because they're scared they won't sell. Like not everybody's gonna be a Jordan Peele, you
Yeah.
know, and create all new films. So they're just like, well, what works? I'm still waiting for my Gremlins remake. I don't know why they're
Right.
refusing to remake the Gremlins. I would see that.
Yep. And who would think would be the perfect actor to play like Billy or play Gizmo or the old man in
Well,
the
Gizmo's gonna
Gizmo-
be CGI.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
who played Gizmo last time?
Oh yeah, true. I mean,
And as far as Billy, I don't know. I guess it just depends.
Was
on,
that the kid's name in the movie?
yeah.
I just remember the little Gremlins fucking shit up. Like,
Yeah, and don't feed him after midnight.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
Yeah.
I was
Don't
talking
give
to a
no
friend of mine
water.
earlier. I was like, yo, they should stop making movies with humans in it. Like, I don't want to see a Transformers movie with humans in it again. Make a movie about the Transformers.
They
Show
already
me.
ruined that.
Oh, they're making a Dino one. Show me a
Yeah,
movie
Michael
about
Bay,
Transformers
yeah, he
without
did
the
that.
humans. Show me a movie about Predators
Yo,
without the
they,
humans.
they yes, okay.
I would like to know, like, where there's no. Go online. There's no backstory to the Predators.
or give me a straight up AVP versus Predator, but without the humans.
Yes, no humans.
Bring back those dogs. Do you remember that there was one they had the dogs and they would blow them with a whistle and they had like the spiked horns. And
That's my
stuff like-
favorite one.
Yeah.
I was talking to my friend about it. He's like, yeah, that's a
Yes.
2009 Predator. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
yes.
love that. That was my favorite one.
And I was like,
I
yo,
watch that all the time.
those things were so scary. I was like, where are those? They
Yeah.
were there and then they weren't. But yo, bring those back.
Yeah, well, or like even when they did AVP, Alien vs Predator 2, and they got the call where like the alien made the hatch out of the Predator. He was sitting on a planet somewhere, chilling.
Right,
He
where-
saw it happen.
yeah.
He was like, oh shit, grab some weapons and dips. I'm like, what's that planet? Where are you guys from?
Right.
Like, what create? I want to know more about them. I don't care about humans.
Right.
Even the last Predator movie was kind of like lame. I'm like, ugh, now the Predators are making species. They don't need to like make. They don't need to change their their insides to be better.
Yeah.
They're already the extreme predators. Like they've been
Exactly.
around for millions
That's
and
why it was
millions
a
of
big
years.
deal if you beat the Predator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then they learn and they have to adapt to it.
Right. And
Yeah.
it's like, touche, here you go. Here's a token.
Yeah. Here's this gun. What's
Yeah.
his name? A homeboy from Lethal Weapon 2.
Oh, that's probably like, that has good moments, but it's probably my least favorite.
The second one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I like the one with Sanaa Lathan.
Who's that?
What is that? That was Alien. That was Alien versus Predator.
That's her name?
Yeah, from Love and Basketball.
I didn't know her name.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said it.
that
Like,
movie.
it
Yeah.
sounded foreign as hell to me. I guess that's why she's not acting no more.
Yeah.
I'm
Someone's
the
probably
worst.
screaming, "That's not her name," but I'm pretty sure.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, I thought that was good. She got a cool little scar, and I forgot what else they gave her, but I thought that was dope.
Yeah, they gave her some weapon, but Danny Glover, they gave him some old
Like,
pistol from like
Okay.
16 something. He was like,
Okay.
he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Get too old for this shit.
I mean, that's okay. That's cool, but
But it shows that they've been around for like hundreds and hundreds
Yes.
of years, thousands
Yes.
of years. Like,
Yep.
tell me about I don't care about the human element anymore. Just like Transformers, like I'm saying, I don't want to see humans in this. Spend the money,
Yeah.
make it about them,
yeah,
and I still won't go to see it in theater because I'm lazy as shit. But I'll be proud of you for doing it.
Shoot. Only if Warner Brothers can take it over and put it on HBO Max, we can have a party.
Shoot, man, I waited so late for that Batman to show up. I tried to download a copy, but the volume was bad on it.
Hey, shoot, that joint is fire.
Yeah, the Batman
Yeah.
was a good movie. I liked it. I liked it.
Start to finish,
Yep.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Yeah, all right. I'll give it up.
On its own, just
Yeah.
like don't compare it to just on its own. It's a great rendition of Batman.
I like how they did with Batman because it's like he's not some superhuman dude that can beats everybody up all at once. He's taking the hits. He's getting shot.
Yeah,
You know, there's parts of it where I'm like, oh, it's a superhero movie. Somebody has to come save him. It's whatever. But
how'd you feel about Catwoman?
Catwoman, she was all right. Like, you could tell it was CGI. I'm like, she ain't really doing all that shit.
Yeah.
she ain't jumping around doing all the fucking dumb flip kicks and shit.
all
Not
right.
at all.
It was cool. I mean, it was cool. I give it to him.
Okay, yeah.
It was all right. It was all right.
I was gonna say about because you mentioned Jordan Peele. I do enjoy
No,
his movies,
He
but
has a new movie coming out.
he does. And here's my problem with him though. His third act. Is not a good closer for me. Except for Get Out.
Get Out was perfect.
It was
Yes.
perfect. Everything else, he's got a great first act, a great second act, but he has a hard time finishing.
What was the second movie he made?
Okay, with the people who had the doppelgangers,
Yes.
essentially.
Everybody had
under
a
the-
doppelganger that was
yeah,
underground.
and it was like real. It was like, okay, it's a great premise. They want to take over. They want to be, and then
That was a good story. I thought the third act was good because you found out that the doppelganger took over the girl.
true. Okay, that was a great twist.
Yeah.
But then, what was the point of the people below?
Actually, yeah, that made no sense.
Unless that's what he's about to tie in Nope. But I thought it was an as
Nope seems
above,
like
so
aliens
below
and stuff.
type of thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it just didn't. And then Candyman, I was like,
Oh yeah, hey, Candyman was
Hey,
cool.
I fucked
you
with
like
Candyman.
Candyman?
I like-
I did not.
hey,
Ain't no black people dying Candyman.
That is so true.
I watched that movie. I was like,
So
why do I
true.
like this film?
That is so true, though.
Nah,
which
but the
was
original
great.
Candyman, the one
will
part
say.
that really stuck out to me of the original Candyman when Homegirl and that doctor was sitting up there talking, and then all of a sudden Candyman just came right behind Homeboy, put his hook up his ass, and just, oop, oop, and like dude was like,
I'd never seen the original Candyman.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, I
Hey,
remember the original.
hey,
yeah.
that shit cracked me the fuck up.
Never seen it.
Yeah, and I think that's where we stopped at because me and my boy Daryl and Jack, they just kept on winding that bitch.
That's weird.
Watching someone get killed like that.
Watch the hook slow motion go up his ass.
Exactly. There it is.
And like we were just telling
Help
strong
us, please,
detail
call the
about
police
it.
now.
But damn, hey, they did Candyman right in this one though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I guess they all tied in. If you've seen all the movies, I guess they all tied in to the new one, and they all had like the same theme. And I watched it with some girl, and she was like, "Yeah, they all made up or matched up. They all were the same film. It was never like a new rendition of Candyman. It was like a continuing story of Candyman."
I guess
Yeah.
I didn't connect that.
Yeah, the continuing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that shit though.
Yeah, I do
And
like.
did you hear that they're remaking Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did not hear
yeah.
that.
Mike Judge's gonna make Beavis, but it's supposed to be like 40 years older,
Yeah, they're supposed to be like
grown ass men and shit.
grown.
So it's
yeah,
like
old
Step
man.
Brothers is what we're about
yeah,
to
they
see.
old. And they're like in their 40s or 50s or something.
Come on now, Step Brothers was hilarious.
That was
Yes.
hell yeah. That's
I'm gonna
hilarious.
slap my balls on your drum set.
It's Shark Week.
Do we just become best friends?
Yup.
Boats and hoes.
Boats
Yes,
and hoes.
Exactly.
Can we make bunk beds? It would give us so much more room to do activities.
And when
Yeah,
she's just like she wants the young bull, and it's like shut the fuck up.
Oh shit, classic comedies.
Oh, absolutely. That's a
Let's get
classic.
into something that's not as classic or funny. So I
man.
guess Walt Disney, I guess in Florida, they said something foul. Actually, I gotta look it up. So basically, what he's doing is he got mad that the person that runs Disney had said something about the gay, don't say gay bill they have in Florida.
Right.
So the guy from excuse me. The person that runs Disney was like, well, we're going to start putting gay people in the films and shit.
They always have.
They've
That's
been-
nothing. Yeah,
they've been
they've
doing that
employed
since
them and
time.
everything.
Which is weird. You know, it's, yeah,
I
so.
think they've recognized,
So what they did, they just passed a law in Florida taking all their tax away. They're tax exempt for Disney, their theme park in Florida, in Orlando, which is
Yeah.
actually going to cut back to the people that live there. They're like the people that live there are going to have to pay billions of dollars more in taxes now.
Yeah, so essentially they had what happened with Disney is that they were their own incorporated like little city. So they paid taxes within themselves, but they took care of their own, fire department, their law, they
Yeah.
contracted out their law enforcement and all that, and then they were able to control their own permits and everything like that. So basically with whatever that guy is, DeSantis, Santos, Pinto, the Santa Maria.
Yeah,
But-
whatever.
Santa Rita.
But
he's
he-
not supposed to be Florida's governor anyways. Like they stole the election anyway. So.
But he is essentially just trying to shaft them because,
they spoke out about some law that he made.
exactly, because they were, we're backing them with money and stuff like that, and now they're like, well, now we can't just support you. But now it is going to be interesting because you do pose it.
Yeah.
That who is really going to pay now? Because now people are going to have to absorb that.
And what if Disney is just like, all right, deuces, we out,
I
move
thought
to a
about
whole
that.
nother state,
Where are they going to go though? Because they've already got on the West Coast. Where
New
would
Orleans.
they go?
They can go anywhere. There's
New
Disney.
Orleans?
Anywhere
Is
there's
New Orleans?
Disney could actually buy a whole part of Mexico if they felt like it and make it a whole resort town. A whole resort. Disney has money.
Yeah,
No,
they do.
Mexico
They
I
got
could see.
Money.
Mexico I could see because you're still going to stay with the warm weather, and honestly they want that. So I could definitely see that.
I think the only reason they're in Florida now because it helps them get people from. I mean, they can go to Georgia if they feel like it.
I would be interested in Georgia. I thought kind of Florida.
I think
also-
Florida works for them because they get people from the UK, but they have Disney Epcot. They have Disney in the UK.
That's what I was gonna say. And Disney in
Yeah,
Japan.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
But I was thinking because they got their cruises again because they basically had their own little city.
Yeah,
So it
I
was
mean,
convenient.
like I said, they could if Disney felt like it, they could probably buy a part of Mexico.
Yeah, but they have a lot of parks. Then what would you do? So then they're like, all right, deuces. Then what? They're like, all right, we leave,
Shut it down.
shut it down. I
Like
mean,
who,
there's
you know who loses? The people that live there in Florida because they're out of jobs.
yeah.
They're out of that part of
Yeah.
that's a huge
It's
part
like
of their economy.
Five
Yep.
parks are all sprawled over, and it's like 100.
Think about if Disney just was like,
miles.
we're out. They found new land. They found new place to go. They're like, we're
Yeah.
out. They shut down. Take everything with them too.
Yeah.
I mean, disassemble all the parks to ride. Bounce. Florida's fucked. That part of Florida is just like their economy is destroyed. That's
Absolutely.
like where we live at now. If they
Yep.
took away the shipyard,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, if they
And
took that away, if they took that away, Navy and all that stuff, yeah, we would still be here.
that's why I think the cities now is getting away from that. That's why the prices of homes are going up and they're getting away from the shipyards. I've started thinking about that recently.
Yep.
Like they're really just trying to get away from depending on the military, and they want to depend on other jobs that are being created around us.
Yeah, and I
Mm-hmm.
think you have to be wary of probably the military presence here because it's one thing to support and it's one thing to have a whole bunch of them stationed here because again they're going to get the extra cost of living allowances, and so when
Yeah.
people are like, who's paying this rent? Well, you've got them, and then you've got transplants.
Yeah.
Everyone, California people are hybrid working.
But if the military decides to take that base and be like, well, we're going to do business elsewhere, like they've done in other places, like then kind of out of luck.
that would be an interesting.
But I'm thinking like Disney. I mean, Disney got a lot of money, so this is going to be very interesting.
It
To
is.
see what Disney's going to do, because they're probably just like, oh, you want to play with us, huh?
It is. They're probably looking at a strategic type of
'Cause,
thing. What
yeah.
does this look like?
I read an article a long time ago that says that in the first 2 weeks of Disney's parks being open, they make enough money to operate for the rest of the year. Out of the first 2 weeks,
Okay.
they make that much money. and they own a lot of media. Like,
Yep. A lot of media platforms and shit like
a
that.
lot of stuff. Yeah, they own a lot of stuff.
And there's big rumor that Disney is also in the running of buying out WWE too.
Yeah, so I don't know what's wrong with this dude like attacking Disney. Like, yeah, you may not like what they said about it. So yeah, the governor. It's just you don't. Okay, who gives a fuck? Sticks and stones, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're playing with people's lives right now.
But now we're talking money,
and
then it's just exactly.
You're playing with people's lives right now.
Exactly.
That's what it
politics.
is. Yeah, because your feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
Because somebody says something.
Sorry, go ahead.
And you know what? I mean, you chose to be a governor or a president. Guess what? You have to be willing to take that criticism. You got to be willing to take that heat.
Well, actually, realize these days they don't have to. You know.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. He's planning on the rumor is planning on running for president, and so I think that's a lot of what this is. That politicking, just trying to let me assert myself type of mentality.
Well, that too. Yeah, he's gonna because on his side he's gonna have to go bigger than Trump.
Yeah.
That's who he's gonna have to go back. And I don't know. I don't see anybody going past that guy.
And you know what? And actually, someone else.
We're having technical difficulties at the moment. Thanks for listening. And make sure you don't take any shit from the world. We'll be back on in a minute.
Yeah, you ever hear about that Bitcoin, crypto?
Oh, cryptocurrency?
Yeah,
crypto. Yeah, crypto.
Yeah, I mean, I have a little stock in some crypto, but I still don't trust it, man. If I can't touch it in my hand, I'm just one of those people. If I can't feel it in my hand, but it's also I don't carry cash on me anymore either.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I just transactions. Like I don't know, but crypto. I mean, crypto is a place where it's gonna be at. But I mean, at the end of the day, gold is where everything is.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that's through the whole wild world. It's all gold.
Yep.
Because you have
gold
to back
and silver.
Gold and silver. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Your paper money is trash.
Yep.
You can't take if America crumbles, you can't take billions of dollars of American money anywhere. But if you have bars and bars of gold,
you can take that anywhere.
Take that anywhere.
Yeah.
As long as you got guns to back it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know you're gonna be.
They'd be like, sir, is your suitcase full of gold? Do you have a gun? A sword? No, nothing to back it up.
A sword.
Your bars of gold are mine now.
I'm gonna be like, what, Bink?
Wait,
I'll give you a bar of gold. Here you go. Smackety.
Yeah, that is great advice. Great advice. Everything's so volatile right now. Can't trust the stocks. Can't trust the crypto. Can't trust your
nothing.
401k, your pension. You don't know what's safe anymore. Social Security is not going to be there probably when we're old.
Oh,
no, probably not.
Yeah.
They've been trying to get rid of that.
Oh no, I mean, I'll tell you this much.
If you're gonna get rid of it, just give me the money I put into it.
Yeah, because
at this point.
Yeah,
because when I went in the shipyard, when I first went in the shipyard, 2005. That's what my mom told me. That's what a couple old coots told me at the shipyard.
There
saying,
would be no
us baby boomers, man, we got them.
Well, they're saying there's not enough people, even in the past, with stuff like that, there's not enough people putting into it that are taken out from it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because there's some people, they turn 18, they go straight on Social Security. I'm like,
yeah,
they sure do. They
sure do. So part of me is also like, how did you do that? Like some of them I get.
Exactly. It's like, how did you just turn 18 and be like, oh, now I get it? Yeah.
And then get away with it. Because, I've heard, people, they didn't pass the screening or whatever like that. But sometimes I'm just like, really?
Oh, no, some were just
I went to school with some guys. Like, I remember I was at school with this dude, and, we're about to graduate.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you going to do? He's like, I don't know. I got a bad back. I'm just going to go on disability. I was like, for real?
Forever?
I was like, you just going to quit?
Yeah.
He's like, yep. And now I see the motherfucker walking up and down the street.
Oh.
Headphones on, full of medicine, getting taken care of by the government.
There it is. So yeah. So are you guys? Do you think you're gonna retire?
Nope.
Me?
Yeah. No.
Nope.
You don't think so?
I would love to retire right now.
I would love to retire. Right where I'm still got some youth in me to do some shit.
I don't know if this country's gonna be around long enough for us to retire.
I don't think so. I think a lot of us are gonna be leaving the country.
Okay,
actually.
no, but okay. Have you seen the the Don't Look Up or the basically, and then have you seen the British scientist that was on the British basically Good Morning America, and it was basically a Don't Look Up moment, and she was like, they're like, oh well, don't you think what you're doing is just a bit of an inconvenience to everyone? And she's like, well, we've tried, giving you our scientific reports telling you that the climate in the Earth is basically about to implode on itself, and no one's listening, so we're trying to get your attention. Well, you've got on clothes. You're part of the problem, don't you think? And she's like, did you just compare me wearing clothes to climate change?
That was such a good movie. I watched the movie, and I'm just like, but you got some people that are just in denial of it.
Yeah.
Denial of the whole thing. Like, did you see the whole report about Uranus?
Oh, the plant. I thought you were being funny about the crane.
Dead ass. I mean, you read it and you giggle a little bit. Oh, Uranus. You know,
Yeah,
everyone
I
knows.
thought that was a funny word for Ukraine, so I was like,
No,
oh,
they're putting
okay,
all their
go ahead.
efforts. NASA's putting all their efforts into sending a probe out to Uranus because there's
Okay.
alien life on there.
Shut up.
Dead ass. Dead ass. They just came out with a report about it. That's why you see Uranus, you just giggle like, haha, and you pass the
Yeah,
article.
because you're like, yeah, they're
Oh,
sending
look
a
it up.
probe.
Look it
and
up.
There's alien life force, dead ass.
They're
about
putting all their
Uranus.
NASA's putting all their efforts into going to Uranus right now.
Damn.
They're trying to make it there within like 2 years. To at least get a probe out there because there's alien life on Uranus.
That is crazy. I wouldn't believe it. There's just no way.
Yeah, because you hear the name Uranus. I mean, whoever named that shit didn't realize
Just-
didn't realize the 70s would hit one day.
Straight up, though, it just when I saw Interstellar, and I feel like it changed my life. Or I'd rather, it just reminded me how vast.
I rewatched it again and like
Yeah.
the like when they went to that one planet where it's like just all water. By the time they
Oh.
got back, it was like years past. I
Oh
was like,
yes.
damn.
Oh my gosh! Like every like the clock.
Yeah.
That is like I don't know if it's an hour or if it's a year going by, but no, I think it's an hour because they think they were there for like X amount of hours, but it turned out it was like
Some odd years. Like
because the dude was old when
the
he
dude was
came
old
back.
as fuck. Yeah.
That gave me a damn near panic attack.
Yeah.
That was scary.
And they couldn't get their shit together
No.
enough to like get.
I was like,
no, because they were
come
trying to fix the machine the whole time to get back.
Right,
To
right,
get back
right.
off the planet. That's one reason
But
they
she
held them
wanted
up.
that whatever. No, because she was out there like messing around trying to get something off that other like a sample or something. What
No,
was
it was they got the sample right,
Oh,
but then it was
okay.
like, but it was like the thing that was supposed to help them send them back up to the ship.
Yeah.
Had broken, so the time it took for her to fix the machine, to get it operational for them to get back up to the ship, it was like 10 years.
Yeah, the guy was probably in his let's just say be conservative and say 40s, and he was straight up in his late 60s by the time
He was
came
old as
back.
shit. Yeah, gray beard and everything.
Yeah, and it's so amazing. But he went through a black hole, and I'm just like, what happens when you go through a black hole? People are like, you would get destroyed, but then like, what happens? What if you don't get destroyed?
What if you don't? What if you end up somewhere else?
Yes, thank you.
They don't know.
In another dimension, aren't we all just living on several different planes or
Yeah.
dimensions?
But like, we gotta believe scientists about what's up in space. Like,
Oh, come on. Energy? Come on. We cannot. We're all made up of the elements that are in space. You can't
yeah,
tell
that's
me
true.
it's
Like
not
when
all
an asteroid
interconnected.
crashes onto Earth, it's just elements that we're made of. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's wild stuff. Wild stuff.
Wild stuff.
Well, I'm gonna cut the episode now. You guys got any shout outs you want to send to anybody?
No, I don't got no shout outs. All I gotta say is be cool to your transportation workers. Always be cooler to them because you may never know if they gonna kick you off your boat or off your bus. Be good to your transportation.
Watch out for Mike Tyson too.
peoples.
He might be flying with you.
Exactly.
Yo, but I thought he put out a fight. He didn't throw any hooks. He was like someone.
he
Didn't he stop
fucked
a
up a
fight?
dude because
No, the dude was on the plane messing with him and stuff, and he was like, "Leave me alone, leave me alone." The guy kept fucking with him, so he fucking punched, he socked him up a couple
Oh
times.
no, it's not like at a restaurant.
No, this was at an airplane. This
Oh
was
on
no,
the
no, no.
airplane.
Okay, the one I'm talking about was like at a restaurant or a comedy
That was
show or
like-
something.
yesterday.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
shit,
yesterday.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like, don't play with me. All
Yeah.
right. Well, just shout out to everyone who's listening, and shout out to the universe giving us the sunny day today. Appreciate that. Use the vitamin D, not this pollen though.
Yeah, that pollen's
Yeah.
killing me.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's listening. Thanks once again. And once again, if you like the sounds that you hear in the background, please do not hesitate to hit up the maestro himself, Kilo Keys, on the track. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am D-Mac Uno.
I'm Rozzy the Champ.
And I'm Kay Stanley.
And this has been the Nightly Strange. We will see you next week.
We out.
You're welcome to the Nightly Strange.
Thanks, God.